Yes. Stalingrad. I remember. Those Germans tried to surrender and...
We won a glorious victory that day.
Glorious?
Tell me, comrade. When did you begin to lose faith in the cause? When we first met, you were a true believer.
In my men. I always believed in them.
Colonel Churkin of the NKVD. Major Borodin has been relieved for incompetence, and I have assumed command. Comrades, the fascists are almost upon us. Our front line is contracting, again! We no longer have the resources to hold the Germans here.
But sir, we have to slow them down. We can buy time for the civilians to escape.
Lieutenant?
Isakovich, Lev Abramovich, Comrade Colonel.
Yes, Lieutenant, we must buy time. Not only for the civilians here, but for Moscow. We must also prevent the German bastards from capturing our supplies. Anything we can't load onto that train must be destroyed.
Germans are almost here. We need to leave.
German forces are on the edge of town. Evacuate immediately. Leave your belongings. Evacuate the town immediately.
Move! 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 Let's go, comrades!
Comrade Lieutenant Isakovich, while our men continue to load the train, your unit will be tasked with evacuating and destroying any remaining military assets. First, hold the enemy at the front line while our supply trucks are evacuated. Once they depart, lure the fascists into town where our engineers have planted explosives. Destroy anything that might be of use to the Germans, and then fall back to the rail yard, where you must protect the train until it departs. When the train leaves, evacuate to the rally point across the bridge. Are you prepared to execute your orders, Lieutenant Isakovich? For the Rodina, the motherland! German forces are approaching. Reinforce the front line.
No cowards here!
Take those conscripts and use them to replenish our shock troops by the front line. The line and prevent the Germans from advancing. Those shock troops have invaluable equipment and training. Keep them safe.
We need reinforcements!
You must hold the line. squads if you have to.
Let's see how they like a grenade.
Fresh conscripts have arrived. We have more conscripts at our disposal. We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Ah! Look at the cowards run!
Sukitsin! Stukas! Take cover! More of them! They're trying to flank us! We can't hold this position any longer! Fall back to the tracks!
Set up defensive positions and defend those supplies at all costs. Fresh conscripts have arrived. We have more conscripts at our disposal. The enemy has killed another infantry squad. We have more conscripts at our disposal. Well done, Comrade Lieutenant. The supply trucks are moving out. There are critical military assets that could not be evacuated in time. Order our engineers to wire them with explosives and destroy them before the Germans push us back. More conscripts at our disposal.
Sir, we can use some of this equipment to hold off the Germans, or even aid the evacuation.
We cannot risk having those assets fall into German hands. Destroy them at once. Well done, comrade. We have denied the Germans access to any of our supplies.
Sir, they are bringing in vehicles.
We have a special surprise for the German bastards.
But sir, our troops!
We are out of time. Detonate the explosives. A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat. That will hold them off for now, but they won't give up that easily.
This town may fall to the fascisti, but all they will find is smoldering ruins.
Fall back towards the train yard and requisition flamethrowers for your engineers.
We will burn this town to the ground.
Need something built.
Our headquarters is still operational. Use it to request additional conscripts and engineers. Order your men to set the houses on fire. Once that is done, have them torch the surrounding fields.
Hospital.
Leave nothing for the Germans.
Can't believe we're doing this.
Combat engineers are standing by.
This is madness. This is our town. Our lands.
Engineers ready for assignment.
You need engineers.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice. Fresh conscripts have arrived. More of our troops have been lost. The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
The Germans are advancing through the fields. Comrade Lieutenant, torch the fields before they push through.
We've doused the fields with gasoline. Be careful, comrade.
Killed. Death before retreat.
Our forces are still in the fields!
We cannot let the Germans advance. Torch the fields now.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Hurry, comrade! We cannot waste any time!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Not much.
Good job, comrade. Fritz will regret ever stepping foot on Soviet territory.
Keep firing, engineers. Don't let up.
Engineers. We are on our way.
You have done well holding off the Fascisti, but we still need more time. The Germans will try and push through the town using armored vehicles. Place mines and demolition charges along the roads to stop their advance.
Combat engineers. Engineers moving.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Engineers ready. Engineers finished here.
Sir, mines won't be enough if their vehicles push through. We can use those T-34s too.
Negative. Those assets are acquired elsewhere. Make do with what you have.
unthinkable.
Flamethrowers are coming, comrades. Now we will show those fascist bastards.
You need engineers?
More of our troops have been lost.
Engineers standing by.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Flamethrower squadron.
On our way.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Get to work, men.
We are taking losses!
The enemy has killed another infantry squad. Ready your weapons, comrades, and remember, the train yard must be protected at all costs.
Return to base! Falling back now!
Shit! Ibat, Kapat! Scout car inbound!
Place more mines on the roads! More German vehicles are sure to come!
Engineers, got some anti-tank mines on the objective.
Enemy troops! Stay strong, comrades!
Engineers, want some anti-tank mines? We will cap it up. Stop combat. Moving up. We're not sticking around here.
We need replacements!
Engineers moving.
Concentrating! We are ready to go,
Engineers on the way.
We are losing territory. Supply lines have been cut.
German scout car! West Road!
Surprise the enemy! Want some mines!
Enemy squad is dead.
Counting on us! What do you have for us? To the rear!
The sector is at risk.
Fascists attack! Rebuilders, lucky killers! Why are they shooting at us?
Incoming half-track! Main road!
Made the ultimate sacrifice.
Need engineers. Move up. Engineers standing by.
Another scout car coming in!
Fresh conscripts have arrived. We have more conscripts at our disposal.
We took out their infantry. Enemy troops destroyed.
We have more conscripts at our disposal. Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
They're pushing the middle! See that, infantry!
Fresh conscripts have arrived. We have more conscripts conscripts at our disposal. We have more conscripts at our disposal. Fresh conscripts have arrived.
We're almost done! We're moving out the last of the tanks!
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat. We have more conscripts at our disposal. We have more conscripts at our disposal. Fresh conscripts have arrived.
One less to worry about. We are bleeding
More of our troops have been lost. We have more conscripts at our disposal.
They have tanks! We won't be able to stop them!
There is nothing more you can do. Fall back to the bridge.